Yes, sir. It's your boy B Hayes. We back with another one, guys. So AMC, GME, and the overall market, guys, is getting crazier and crazier by the day. But don't let none of this shake you out or scare you, because best believe the other side, the millionaires, billionaires, these Fortune 500 company owners, they is coming out of hibernation. This is the time they go the hardest. During moments like this, whenever you is in fear, they is in beast mode, gobbling everything up, eating it up. So you need to have the same perspective and shift your mindset. So let's go ahead and take a look at it and see what's going on, guys. So Dow drops 400 points. Its break below 30,000 on fear the Feds is overdoing this inflation fight. And that's exactly what the Feds is doing, guys. They overdoing it. They making things seem way better than what it is, which the economy is bad. Don't get me wrong. Inflation is through the roof, interest rates steady hiking, all this. But what you're not realizing is the Feds caused all this to happen in the first place for it to do what it's doing. But anyways, though, guys, like I told you, the Feds is going to do everything in their power to aggressively attack inflation, because they face card is on the line. Everybody, the public, everybody is looking at them to get this thing tamed, to get the world back in order the way it was before, which they know this. They could easily hit a button and do it just like that. But what they want to do is have fear. Fear is the control of everything. If they can have you fearful, they can control you. Meaning they know they'll be able to, in the end, be able to manipulate you, get all your money. You're going to sell at the bottom as the market continue to tank from you not being knowledgeable and understanding that the market has to go back up. It's not just going to, continue to fall. You selling for a loss like that going to hurt you, because you're not going to be able to have the same capital to even be able to get your money back. And then by you selling at the bottom, and then as soon as you see the market go back up, but it ain't going into a bullish market yet, you're going to buy during that and then sell as soon as it come right back down, because the bear market ain't over, right? And you steady nibbling away from that account, smaller and smaller and smaller. Eventually, you ain't got no money left. You leave away from the market, talk bad about the market to your family and friends, and say how it took all your money. Now that's scaring the family and friends. They'll never get in the market. And that's more and more retail, regular, everyday individuals that's getting a bad name for the market and will never be able to build wealth for their families with it, because of what's going on and how they try to make it seem. So anyways, guys, let's go ahead and take a further look at what's going on. Stocks slumped on Friday, and we're on pace for another losing week as investors fear the Federal Reserve's aggressive hiking campaign to fight inflation will lead to economic downturn. And in my opinion, guys, it will. Like I've been telling you guys, the market is destined to come down lower unless the economy have a drastic shift right now, meaning, inflation starts to come down drastically, interest rates the hikes start to be less severe, and all this good stuff, guys. And the economy, money start being poured back into the economy. People start spending like they was before. But other than that, the market, crypto, is due for another downturn. But before that happened, I told you guys the first bullish market within the bearish market, we called it. And I told you guys after that we should see about 2 or 3 more before we actually go into a real bullish market. And them just going to be little fake outs. Market acting like it's going bullish to trap in more loans just to drop it and make you sell for a loss. But anyways, though, guys, we know AMC and GME has been getting crushed, guys. Especially AMC, guys, got hit hard on today, hitting the low of $7.58, soon after hitting a high of $8.13. As we know, guys, once AMC is in a downward trend, it be down, 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 down. They easily can manipulate and get it to fall. But as soon as this thing start to turn around, have a little reversing, it goes when it goes. It only happened 2 or 3 times out the year when AMC will just take off out of nowhere. The reason for that is because all the times prior to that, they doing multiple things to hold it down. They not just doing one thing in particular to hold AMC back. They doing everything. They done did everything they could think of to get AMC and GME down. They done took out the buy button, naked shorts, payment for order flow, rerouting the buying pressure through the dark pools, paying the feds, paying $100,000 for commercials to get people out of these investments. So guys, they doing more than just one thing. They doing multiple things to hold this bad boy back. So we also know that right here, apes and AMC stock failure to deliver keep adding up. They got this going on, and that's what I say, guys. It's so many different tactics that they're using to hold AMC back that is crazy, guys. Also, with the failures to deliver, it keeps adding up. Since the creation of AMC preferred equity shares, there have been millions of failure to deliver. So, guys, for failure to deliver, that's basically occurs whenever a transaction fails to fulfill. Whenever they try to, sell some shares that they short, they try to sell them, but the shares is not being fulfilled. And the reason it's not being fulfilled is because naked short selling failure to deliver is connected basically to naked short selling that's been illegal since 2008. And basically you trying to sell a position or get out of a particular asset that you don't even own or haven't even borrowed. So you basically selling something that's not there. So that's basically what's been going on as well, guys, and that's also been a huge effect on AMC GME. So like I say, guys, it's definitely a lot, a big situation, and everybody is connected in on it. That's why we still is in the spot that we in. Ain't nobody really coming out. The feds, the government, the SEC, they ain't really saying too much on this. They trying to ease their way out of it. Just like to put this in perspective, just like with COVID. Like how many times you probably still hearing a little bit about COVID. Just recently, I heard a little bit about it. That's probably the tactic they doing, trying to spark it back up. But in the past month, before now, like a month ago, in the past 3 months or something, you ain't really been hearing much about COVID. You don't really be seeing people with masks on like that. And it's like eventually it's just going to die out. Like 3 years from now, you be like, what happened to COVID? Like, what happened to Virgil? What happened to COVID? You get what I'm saying? Same thing, guys. And same thing with this. Years from now, like, what happened to AMC? What happened to GME? You get what I'm saying? Like, they gonna let it just try to die out. Like, we ain't gonna say much. If they don't say nothing, we ain't gonna say nothing. You get what I'm saying? So that's my take on it, guys, just to put things in perspective. Because as we all know, this was a community-driven play, meaning we all came together collectively and was about to do something that's gonna change the world. And it's still in effect. It's still going to be in effect until one of the party decides to give in. It's like tug of war. It's going to keep going on. We're going to pull back and forth, back and forth, back and forth until one of the parties or one of the sides decide to give in. They tired of fighting. And that's when the other side going to go in. They're going to pull them all the way down. So you already know, man. You already know what to do. Add your boy on Instagram at the B Hayes Show. I love y'all. Get in VIP. Hit me up for a phone call and we gone.